several years of damage was fixed in like 4 or 5 sessions. So
yeah.
Everybody walks, right? Whether you're an athlete or not an athlete. And a lot of cases, people are moving in the wrong way. And so Myo helps you figure out what you're doing wrong and then undo it all and then teach you the right way to move.
Do it. What is the genesis of our relationship?
I was in pain from working on Into the Badlands for like 3 years. My body was all messed up. I was on Instagram a lot during that time, and I saw all these techniques that you were doing, and I was like, that looks like it would help me a lot. Because I've been through it all. Physiotherapy, been through chiropractics, been through deep tissue massage, all that stuff. And all of it was very temporary, and what I liked about what I saw online was that not only was there treatment, but there was exercises to undo what you're screwing up, right? And I feel like the problem with a lot of treatment places, they treat you, but then they don't teach you how to fix yourself. So then you're just constantly in this push and pull relationship. But with Vinny, like after I saw him that first time, I think we did 4 sessions in a row. Yeah. I didn't see you again for like another year and a half. Yeah. I took all the exercises you gave me and I incorporated them into my workouts and warm-ups or whatever, and that was good for a long time. So several years of damage was fixed in like 4 or 5 sessions. So
yeah. And then this is how I should introduce Daniel to everybody. I'm like, yo, this is the Brad Pitt of Asia. If you don't know now, you know. But when it comes to your teeth, it's like brush and floss, you know? But when it comes to your spine, what do you do for your spine? Nothing. What do you do for your ankle? Nothing. What do you do for your elbow joint? Nothing. People do nothing for their body, and then they come see me or someone like me 30 years later, they're like, oh, hey, like my spine hurts. I'm like, oh, so what'd you do for the last 30 years for your spine? They're like, nothing. I'm like, yeah, well, that's problematic.
Yeah, if I knew these things in my 20s, you know, I'd probably be have less injuries, been a lot stronger, and just smarter in my training. Instead of just like training hard, you train smarter. And you don't learn that until you get to 30, 40 years old.
Yeah. Knowing what you know now, you know, you have a daughter, do you teach her any of these concepts, or I'm just curious?
Yeah. So for example, like we've been walking a lot in New York, and we normally live in LA, so we don't walk that much. And then she's been complaining about her back and her calves hurting, right? And so it's like, okay, that means certain things are weak. So let's train this. Yeah. So I have her doing like squats and things like that, lunges at home.
Good. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right, let's get to do some movement on the floor. Show me where you're at, what you remember from any of the movements. Pick one that you do.
Cat-cow one.
Sure, let's do that first. Yeah. So what we're doing here, we're doing a modified cat-cow. Ooh, you hear that crack? Pop. Yeah, you hear that pop? Good. And then let it, yeah, great. And we're focusing on basically getting lumbar flexion right here. Good, and again. Beautiful. More. Yes. Good, and down. Dude, you're already so much better from the last time.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, nice. Good. And then come back. Then go ahead. Right here. Yes. Basically, he has really good flexion. See if I let him go, just flex your whole spine. Go the other way. Good. See if you see how he flexes his spine. He's really good at flexing right here, and then right here, but he doesn't have as much motion here. So essentially, I'm trying to get him to understand like the lower part of his spine very well.
So I was saying earlier about like in the race cars, when you sit in the seat, that lower part just gets locked in there. And so I think my spine is learning to just stay stiff, which is really trying to undo that.
Nice. Next. This is too straight. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Amazing. And then they're going to slide this over here.
The slide is the hard part.
Yeah. Right now we're working on a phase of gait, his heel strike, making sure he has good lumbar flexion and heel strike. And slide it over. You feel it pull here?
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Yeah. This is heel strike mechanics. Is like at this is the beginning of your gait. It's like, how's your foot striking with the ground? And it's just the perfect shape of how you should be heel striking, right? All right, come on, walk it off.
Everybody walks, right? Everybody, whether you're doing some kind of movement every day, whether you're an athlete or not an athlete, and a lot of cases people are moving in the wrong way, and so Myo helps you undo or figure out what you're doing wrong, and then undo it all, and then teach you the right way to move.
Just do it. Literally, this is a factory reset. Like honestly, what the future-proof method is a straight-up factory reset. And when you're cleaning out everything and just rebuilding stuff. And the thing is, why I like the word reset is because you know how to be efficient in your body. It's just you forgot about it over time. It's not like I'm teaching you something.
Babies, the best example. Babies move the most efficiently, right?
Yeah.
They're flexible, they're all that stuff. And then as you get older, you learn bad habits and then you get out of whack.
Yeah, and now I'm just re-tapping into your brain from stuff you have from so long ago, right? Yeah. There you go. Let's go. Good. And then walk it off. Then you're gonna move like a supermodel. You're gonna feel like. Good. And then come back. When we're opening his right groin, it's this thing called shift phase. Essentially, it's like as you're transferring your weight from the right leg to this side, and essentially sometimes it gets really tight on this side. So what we do is we exaggerate the motion, boom, 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 and we basically teach him how to shift his weight over. That's why when the right groin is released, all of a sudden when he's walking, you'll relook at the video, he'll do more like that. We just allow him to shift better to the left. Okay. So the awesome part about this is that we're working on his adductor, we're working on his knee extension, we're working on his heel flexion. Not heel flexion, ankle flexion. We're working on his spinal bend to the left. Just opening up this whole shape. Amazing. Good. And walk it off, that's good.
It feels like what you're doing when you were walking funny. It feels like that.
Yeah, it's like a supermodel walk. Your hips are starting to flow a little bit more, right?
Opened up.
Yeah, and imagine, for example, like, if you don't have good hip motion, right? Your weight's gonna be a little bit more like this, right? And some people, if they can't shift well, or they only shift mainly on one side, then it starts. We have these NFL players that I work with, and they can't shift they shift more on one side than the other. So we tell them to run, right? They run, and then next thing you know, they're kind of like. They're telling them to run straight, they end up to the left or to the right, depending on what shift phase they're better at, right? It's so funny. And imagine in NFL, if you're trying to run straight, and naturally you go this way, to course correct, you have to course correct.
If you're in pain and haven't been able to fix it, if you are body aware that something's not right and you don't know how to fix it, Myo is kind of the place for you to go to. Definitely with the pain factor. If you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, foot pain, any of that kind of stuff, all the stuff that Myo does here will address all those issues.
For us, really, the first clinic we're opening here in New York, we thought it was going to be good, but it's crazy. We have like a multi-week wait list already. The people have spoken, they want more Myo, they want us to be in Upper East Side, Upper West Side, Tribeca, Brooklyn. So really what we see is this is the first step of many. It's really the springboard for what we see here in New York, which is a lot more clinics, bringing Body IQ to Manhattan and beyond, and ultimately making sure that people recognize Myo as like the recovery brand, whether it's LA or New York. The fact that we're now becoming a national brand in the US in addition to Canada, it's a huge milestone for us. We're spending this week not only celebrating the launch of our grand opening party, we've got multiple events going on this week. We've got a couple hundred people coming to celebrate tomorrow night.
Make me look cool. And THC. I was gonna say it smells it tastes super sweet.
Oh, they got the vlogs, baby. Okay. How many minutes?
I'll go first.
All of us.
So it's very surreal opening our first store in New York because this was a company that was not supposed to exist. Then when I met him in Toronto, was working out of a 2-bedroom condo above a barber shop. And at the time when I met him, had 2,000 followers on Instagram. For those of you who followed him, he's now blown up a little bit bigger. And over time, this concept that you'll learn about tonight of body IQ sort of came into being. So I just fell in love with him as a unique founder, visionary, therapist, and human being. And I'm so excited for you to learn from him tonight. But for the next hour, I will pass you over to my very capable co-founder, Vin.
You know, I would see so many sad stories, and I kind of became like the last resort guy in Canada, in Toronto. And I'd be like, hey, like, why is no one creating good therapy for the world and making it really clear and concise and to the point, essentially? And I made it my personal mission to do that, you know? And then it's funny, because I was on a podcast recently, and then someone asked me, like, hey, like, what was like a down point in this 10-year span that you felt like you had to quit, or you felt like, you know, things were going bad? And I told them, you know what, like, what kind of keeps me going is like this mission and everything that I started and you guys are embarking on with me. It's just not about me or about us. It's about the world. And like that's what kind of keeps me going, right? And yes, I felt all the waves of emotions throughout building this business, but because I just think of everyone in the world that needs our help to learn how to take care of their body, and it's just not available, and it really pisses me off every day. But having said that, let's backtrack and be more happy. And today what we're gonna do is we're gonna teach you how to essentially take care of your body, right? Essentially brush your spine, floss your muscles, and we're gonna learn a little bit about the foot. So first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna unpack the boxes in front of you, and you're gonna look for a pair of wedges. So as you're standing, I want you to bring awareness to your feet and see and feel like, where is the weight in my body? Is it more on the right leg? Is it more on the left leg? Is it more on the forefoot, or is it more on the heel, right? And just think about it for a little bit and kind of assess where that is. Cool, so now that you understand where your perception of center is, right? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to walk around and feel if your right footstep is different from your left footstep, right? So we're gonna go and also feel your lateral heel, your heel contact. Are you striking on the outside of your heel or on the inside of your heel or in the middle? And the awesome part is all these exercises to correct yourself, you can essentially do that literally at home, right? But it's just the knowledge is not there to essentially like brush your spine, floss your muscles, because no one really educates people on it. Make sense? So cool. Next step, what we're gonna do is you'll put your right leg in front of you. And what I want you to do now is you're not lunging, you're just shifting your weight, leading with your shin, excuse me, and you're basically essentially just shifting back and forth like that and feeling what's happening at your arch. Do you feel your arch lowering, or do you feel all the motion going into through your ankle, right? Some of you might feel everything go through your ankle. Some people might feel your arch is lowering, great. But the whole idea is when you're loading your foot, in order to get maximum efficiency, you have to be able to lower your arch to the max, right? Right now, let's say, for example, you guys are not lowering your arch and you're moving through the ankle. You're essentially throwing your foot like this because you can't access your arch. You see what I mean? So you're doing this to launch yourself, right? And then, again, obviously, it's not the end of the world, but can you be more efficient and make your body feel way better? Absolutely, if you learn how to do these mechanics properly.
I'm not sure because I just came in like right now.
No worries, no worries.
That's my fault.
No, don't worry about it. Okay, so you're rotating like this. Try that. Yes, and you feel your foot. You see how I'm trying to get my arch to drop?
Okay, that's
Right?
what you want?
Yeah, that's what you want. Yes. Oh, okay, you got it. Okay, go ahead. Rotate. Good. Put more weight on it. Amazing. Go all the way. Good, straighten out your knee. Yeah. Feel that? Wow, yep. Good, and come up, and again. And rotate, yes. You're blazing through this. Amazing, good. And walk it off and see how that feels. Yeah, right?
Such a little, just
Yeah.
like a second or two.
Yeah, so you did the second and two, you did three reps. Imagine if you did this every day, 5 minutes, and you're doing it properly. Every morning, you're retraining your foot. There's more exercises that you can do, automatic, and now imagine you're running, speeding.
That would really help.
Yeah, speeding, right? Instead right here like this, you put lateral heel contact. So the outside of your heel, if you can manage it, and you're gonna curl your feet up like this, as if you were taking a footstep. From here, what you're gonna do is you're going to fall backwards, but I don't want you to hip hinge. I actually want you to allow your spine to flex and just relax into it like this. And allow your back to flex. Just like that. And come up, right? Yeah, this way, but you're not rotating it. Yeah, like that. Yeah. What you're gonna feel is you're gonna feel a little bit more lateral contact in your heel on the side you did, and if you did the hip shift, you're gonna feel your back being a little bit more open. In motion, if you clean up your gait pattern, the exercises are like this. That's it. And if we roll you through that, I'm teaching you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bam! Your footstep becomes super efficient. Your running is better. Your back feels better. Your knee feels better. Everything feels better, right? And from then, you add strength on top. God mode. Make sense? Make sense? And imagine we did this in like an hour-ish, 45 minutes-ish, and then you guys already felt the results. Imagine if you learn how to maintain your body, your foot, your knee, your body properly with just good knowledge. You guys definitely will be flying. Thank you guys so much for your time. Yeah.
This is week 2 of opening. We were fucking slammed week 1. We're slammed again week 2. So much so that we had to slow down getting certain people in because we literally couldn't rebook any clients. So yeah, team's off to a great start. We're just you learn a lot when you open up a brand new clinic. So learning a lot of things, but all really good stuff. So yeah.
Myo, what's up, Vin?
How are you, brother?
Good to see you. Good.
Yeah.
He's one of the co-founders of Myo. He's gonna operate on me, make sure I don't get injured today. So what's our plan? How are you gonna make sure my body's good? And what are we gonna learn?
Well, we're gonna figure out, what's going on with your body, Sherman.
Yeah.
Like how you like to organize your center, how you like to stand, how you like to move, patterns and behaviors you might have as you're taking a footstep. And yeah, we're just gonna chill, hang out, and then make sure you hit all your PRs and goals this year.
The thing is, I'm a perfect specimen. So do we even need to do this?
Yo, listen, me and you, I get it. I can relate to that.
Yeah. Good to know.
Yeah. But there's always a little bit level above perfection. 110%.
You're right.
Yeah.
22 vision.
Yes, 22 vision. 22 vision. All right. We're obviously gonna have you as a subject, but do you want me to make fun of her as well? We're doing this.
Why not?
Yeah, make fun of me.
Yeah.
All right.
And then is she gonna go after me or?
So we've been around since 2014, 2015. I'm from Montreal, Canada. The brand is from Toronto, Canada. And I started this company, pretty much a decade ago. And I feel really old. So let's do this. Let's have you stand right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then face on. So right now we're just assessing Sherman and seeing where he likes to organize his body, his legs.
Oh, just meant to stand.
Yeah, we're saying, just don't think about it. Shoulders a little higher on the side. Belly button to the left, pelvis to the right. Yeah. You ever notice that your pelvis is bowing to the right? Your belly button to the left. Right, just because if your pelvis is here already, you're actually gonna like doing this, right? Okay. So people usually ask us kind of how we're different. Essentially here we do this thing called the future proof method. which is essentially something I created. But I also like to call it common sense. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm like a 5 foot nut thing. Little Asian dude. Messing up. Not too bad. That's really good. Trust me.
It's like Vietnamese coffee, strong as fuck.
I've never heard that one before. I like it though. Feel that. Okay, from here, stay here, and just reach up. Yeah, turn. Yeah, feel that? Good. Reach up, reach up. And bend your knee even more. Yeah, feel that?
Yeah.
Where do you feel that?
Oh, I feel a lot in my quad.
Yes. Good. Come out. Good. Essentially, I'm teaching you.
Yeah.
Straight on the pipe.
And then how quickly do you guys have kids out?
This is our gift box. XL for the
extra large men.
Extra large man. I think this is medium for you or small. And my friend, this is for you. This is large.
Thank you. Got a little gift box, huh?
Box.
Our wedge bundle. Oh, that's necessary.
Yeah, you got the wedge. Shout out to Sophia one time. She did it in New York. She's from New York. She did New York design for us. You know, little wedges here, treatment table, New York, whatever. This is an awesome t-shirt. You know, fun stuff in here. So nice. And this is actually our t-shirt, and this is like kind of like our 10 commandments, right? It's actually here as well.
Okay.
But you know how you have like prayer hands?
Yeah.
Right, these are our treatment hands. You know? And then
I love that.
10 commandments, kind of our clinical principles and how we look at therapy. And then just random facts about the body.
Arch drop.
Arch drop. How much your arch should be dropping?
Arches aren't the only thing that I'm dropping.
Oh. Follow for more on Wednesday. Shout out Sophia. Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
I think I learned that you really need to focus on like cleaning your body at least once a week, like making sure that you have good habits, because if you don't, like it's just, you're more likely to injure yourself, you're more likely to cause things that you might not want. And there's so many things that we don't understand about ourselves that we need to. So like I love the whole body IQ thing, like learning about our bodies more, learning how we do things. Because if I walk in a certain way and it might not feel weird today, but if you add that on 10 million, 1,000 steps like every single day, whatever that is, like that compounds, and like the potential negative impact could be really high. So I feel like I'm inspired to show up and be like, I need to take care of my body so that way for the long term I can be mobile and move and do all the things I want to be able to do.
I've been going to PT for the past 5 months, like not here obviously, and within an hour I feel like I've accomplished more and know more about my body than I have in literally 5 months. Nobody ever started with my feet, and just knowing that like Best, who just walked by, literally educated me, and I feel like I actually have a path to do the things that I love, because I was told to stop running, stop lifting, and like I feel empowered and encouraged, and I'm gonna be here a lot, and I'm excited.